What's going on, boys? Welcome to the video. We got a lot to do. Like, I don't even know where to start, dude. I have so many parts in my house that I don't know where to start, but we have to work on the 4Runner. I'm going on a big trip, so like things have to get done. So, as it sits, right? As it sits since the last time you guys have seen it, not too much. I got a little backpack. Got the trasharoo going. My new swing out has not come in yet because they're still doing it. They said it should ship out within the next week or so, but the one that I ordered, the tire sits a little further over, and I'm going to attach the jerry can mount over here. I'll probably move the plate down to the bumper, and I need to install chase lights in the bumper because my buddy said we need chase lights so I don't get rear-ended. But anyways, yeah, this is the rig. Rear end of it's going to look a lot more busy. The whole thing's going to look a lot more busy. And for like probably a month, I'm going to be driving around looking like a full LARP because I'm just going to have everything on this, dude. Like, let me get the 4Runner with all this shit on it, dude. Everything. Besides the ladder. I can't get the Whittle ladder because I have my sick fucking wing, and the ladder would interfere with said wing. So I don't need a ladder. I have the collapsible ladder that comes with the tent. But yeah, there's going to be some stuff on the back of it. There's gonna be some stuff on the side of it, stuff on the top of it. Dude, we're gearing up to go fucking deep, dude. 7,000 mile round trip. Wyoming, Idaho, Grand Tetons, fucking Glacier, Montana, dude, all that stuff. But let's check the garage because I don't know if I have brake fluid, because right now what I want to do is my Tundra brake upgrade. Well, I have Halloween fog solution. I don't know how much that helps me, but I don't know if I don't think I have brake fluid. I might actually have to run out to O'Reilly's. Also, it is insanely hot today, dude. Like the last 3 days, if you're anywhere local to Connecticut, or I don't even know if this AIDS has spread different. It's not brake fluid. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. If you guys are any type of local or experiencing this heat wave, you know what I'm talking about, dude. It's not good. It's not good, dude. Last few days have been horrendous. Look at this pile, dude. Anyone want to buy another set? I'm never going to be able to work on this fucking thing, dude. I keep having to do things to this. I don't even have to do anything to this. I'm just like, I need to make moves. Anyways, alright, dude. I'm done yapping. Alright, guys, I'm done yapping. Hope everyone's doing good. Coming up on 4th of July, I'm wearing my sick-ass Hank Hill shirt, dude. You guys have seen it before, maybe. But on the 4th of July, that marks 1 year of ownership with the rig. Let's get a fucking outside shot, dude. Just appreciate it, all right? Just appreciate it. I fucking love this car. This is my favorite car I've ever fucking owned. Yeah, dude. 3rd gen 4Runner is good. Well, let's adjust the ND. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Sweet. So, yeah, I love this thing. We're going to do a Tundra brake upgrade. We're going to do a Group 31 battery upgrade, rewire some of that stuff, get a bus bar going and mounted. CS alternator upgrade. I don't know if I'm going to do that today, but I'm going to do it at some point. I'm just going to try to start deleting boxes from my dwelling. I'll show you guys in there in a minute. But let's go to O'Reilly's and grab some brake fluid because some of that shit gonna be on my driveway. By the way, I ended up going back to the clutch fan just because like it was running hotter than it should have, and the clutch fan, you can't beat the clutch fan. I just like the E-fan for like if I have to do anything, whatever, timing belt, blah, blah. That's another thing. I gotta do my timing belt, water pump, blah, blah. You know, I'm making a 7,000 mile round trip. We're gonna go camping. We're gonna be very, very far from civilization at points. I don't want any reliability issues. So the only thing that I have not done to this is the timing belt. So I'm going to do the timing belt, water pump, blah, blah, blah. I actually have a new radiator to put in just for ha-has because the company hit me up and I was like, yeah, sure, send me 2 of them. So we're going to put 1 radiator in my buddy Eric's car, 1 in mine, and I'm going to keep my clutch fan. He's going to keep his clutch fan, and we're going to be all good, dude. I have so much to do, guys. I have so much to do. Like, can you tell I'm a little fucking neurotic at the moment, just fucking yapping because, like, you should see the pile of fucking parts I have, dude. It's a little overwhelming. So I just figured, you know, today's an optional day at work because it's the Friday before the 4th. I just fucked off, dude. I got to work on this thing. I technically have 8 weeks until the trip, which means realistically I have like 8 to 10 days, because I'm not going to be working on this thing every single day on every weekend, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be working on Saturday and Sunday every weekend, but today I'm going to work on it, and Sunday I'm going to work on it. So we're going to have 2 videos for you guys, and yeah, we're going to start fucking getting cracking on this thing, dude, because this trip's going to be sick. 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 videos, 8 to 10 videos until the trip, and then the trip, there's probably going to be 15 videos that come from it, maybe. There's probably going to be a vlog every single day. I'll upload when I come back. I'm going to try to enjoy myself out there and just film, stack footage up. And yeah, should be some awesome content coming. I actually bought a, oh yeah, another thing I got to do is I got to buy a 16mm f2.8 prime. Which the nice thing about that is they're only like 220 bucks for these cameras, and I want to get a Star Tracker rotator so I can get some fucking sick ass astrophotography shots, ideally. Anyways, sorry for the like 8-minute yap. I'll really try to condense that, but I'll see you guys at O'Reilly's. All right, dude, check out the absolute state of this, right? I said see you at whatever, but I forgot. So all right, I'm gonna need these. Boom. Those, gonna need those. That, gonna need that after. These, we need bolts for my struts, and for the ball joints, lower ball joints, some hardened bolts, because I never replace those. Here's my rotors. Alright, that's already 3 boxes out of here. And then, Group 31 battery, boom boom. Stainless battery tray, because this is way bigger. By the way, this battery is 77 pounds, dude. This is the heaviest battery I've ever picked up. But the reason I went with this, right? 825 cold cranking amps, 110 amp hours. So now I have 300 amp hours between this and the 2 batteries in my trunk. That's why I went with this. So instead of needing solar, now I'm just good. By the way, this is the state of my room at the moment. Many things here. Lots. So, as you can see, I got quite a bit, you know, of stuff to do. So, let's get started with the Tundra brake upgrade. If you guys know, 4Runners, front rotors, they warp. They're not the greatest. So what you do is you get the rotors and calipers from, you know, a 2005 four-wheel drive V8 Tundra. They bolt right up. All you got to do is modify the back plate. Bang, boom. Now you have sick brakes and they won't warp. I'm carrying a lot of weight. I'm going to be carrying even more soon. So, figured do the upgrade before the trip. All right. Let's get started, boys. Let's get freaking started here. So, I'm going to jack this thing up. So I'm going to jack this thing up, get the wheels off. I'm going to do them one at a time. I'm going to start with this wheel because it's further from that for the bleeding purposes and whatnot. Yeah, should be pretty straightforward, dude.
Acho que enquanto vai comer aqui, tá de boa, vai dar certo.
Oh, dude. Alright. So this is what just went on, right? I noticed my perch was a little bit crooked. So I was like, why is that? You know what I mean? Like, did I install this wrong or something like that? Turns out the C-clip just kind of like fucked off a little bit. And it was stuck, so I banged it off. And then the C-clip was bent as fuck. And I just spent like an hour and a half like panicking trying to find like even a stock strut just to throw in this thing so my car is fucking drivable. So essentially right here I have this big fucking axe. And then I have this hammer that I accidentally ordered from Temu, J-Tech. And I used this as a vise essentially and flattened it, bent it smaller than normal, shoved it over it, put some tape, right? Put some tape. We're fucking sorted, dude. Now it's not crooked anymore because you can see the perch before was like this a little bit. I don't know how long I was driving like that, but I did some pretty gnarly off-road, and so I'll be, you know, pretty impressed if it was like that the whole time. Anyways, so this is fixed. Now I can do my brakes because I'm in a better mood, because before I was like fucking, dude, not a single parts store around me had even a stock front strut for this thing. Unbelievable. Miranda called fucking Toyota, and she ended up finding external snap ring at Ace Hardware, and she was gonna come pick me up after work. We were gonna go to friggin' Ace, grab that, come back, install it. But I just told her, never mind. I got an axe, a hammer, and some fucking tape out here. Trail fixes on the Bilsteins, dude. Oh fuck. We're good now. We're good now. But the other dilemma. Where's that? The other dilemma is it's like 700 degrees out. I'm not quite glistening yet, but I will be very shortly. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brakes now.
I need a hard time dying.
So Miranda came through to help.
Hey.
How's it going? Put some tape. I got sweat on my tits. Help. I think I'm gonna take a break.
Is this public indecency?
A little bit.
Well, I'm in a bikini.
It's a bathing suit. Yeah, it's a bathing suit. I'm gonna take a break from this, and then I'll come out and do my brakes.
You show them your umbrella?
Yeah, she came over here and set up the umbrella for me. Because I wasn't using it. As you can see, my whole shit. Uh-oh.
Tighten it to the right.
I did.
No, the stick, baby. Tighten that to the right.
This?
Yep, that's what tilts forward backwards. Up and down, I mean.
I am glistening, but I got some tape. So I'm gonna leave the camera in the shade, and you can hang out with the car, and I'm gonna fuck off to the inside. All right, cooled down a little bit. Go ahead and swap these brakes out first. I always forget this. This can come off. 10 mil. Pop that off. That is a bent bolt. All right, so that's popped off. Now, take your fucking line pinchy pinchies, put it over there, dude, so you can get no drippage. There's some drippage there. Two. Probably should have done this first, but it should break free. Oh, easy, dude. Easy shit right there. Let's get that all the way, because there's definitely going to be some drippage there. Your brake line out the caliper. Take your brake line out of the caliper there. Look at me giving me a fucking step-by-step tutorial as if I know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know nothing, dude. Okay, boom. Now, that comes off. Throw those right away. Then you just grab yourself a hammer. Fucking... Like that, dude. All good. You get your new rotors, open that. Hardware. Boom. There's your 13WL Tundra rotors. Actually, no. I like. First, you grab the caliper, fit it, because you're gonna have to trim this a bit. That goes like that, easy enough. I'm just gonna trim this straight up this way and straight down that way, and then it'll fit. Done. Now you could just delete those, but there's not much point in deleting them. Honestly, they're fine. Retest fit just to make sure you got all the clearance. It's good to go. Boom, throw this on there. So yeah, that's essentially it. You know, you're gonna take your pads. Nice thing with new rotors is you don't need the brake tool because they're already compressed. Very good. Hardware. And I always forget how these go every time. All right, dude. I got it. Brakes are done. Now, I need help bleeding them. So let's sketchily move this better. Alright, kind of sketchy, but that's a better position to bleed. Yeah, I definitely gotta bend this shield out of the way because we're touching a little bit. Alright, well, Miranda will be back shortly. She will help me bleed the brakes. And yeah, I also want to know why am I like, I think I just gotta replace my AC compressor. Is that like, that's my fucking AC compressor. Why? Shut it off, it goes away, dude. But my AC is fucking mid, so I don't really want to fix it. I'd rather just kind of deal with it sounding like shit. Not really, it doesn't sound like shit. It sounds alright. Reattach that. Alright, see you guys in a second. Bleeding the brakes. Well, while I wait for Miranda to get back, I'm gonna make some food, dude. Camera's still on the tripod. Too lazy to take it off of it. It's a goby now. Really good. Into the AC I go, dude. I'm making some food. I'm fucking hungry, dude. What, dude? What's going on? Crackhead, dude. Alright guys, this is what we got freaking cooking right here. About 1.5 pounds of chicken breast and some microwave broccoli, dude. Hell yeah. Also changed the shirt because the AC was making it fucking freezing in here, dude. Because it's just straight up wet. Dude, look at the AC right now. Let me just give you a clue as to like how humid it is outside. I'm inside. It is currently probably 65 degrees in here. Dude, look at my AC. Blowing steam out. Can you see it better over here? Yeah. Gnarly. Disgusting, dude.